So you're here to discuss your play on Broadway,
Yes.
Blackbird. It's about an affair between a man and a 12-year-old girl, so totally like
Well,
fair.
I mean, sort of, yeah, kind of. She's 27 now, but there was an illegal relationship several years ago, and he's changed his name. He's a different person. He's served time, a new life, and she shows up at his. She finds him.
You were looking at me at the barbecue.
No!
I saw you.
I wasn't!
I felt you.
No, I looked at you. I wasn't looking.
It's a brutal drama. If you're into Jersey Boys and An American in Paris, go see those shows. They're fantastic. This isn't that. This is tough drama. We grab the audience from the first minute on and we don't let go.
Okay, so that's what happens for the audience.
Yeah.
What happens for you?
Michelle Williams and I are, it's us. And for an actor, it's the challenge of trying to pull this off, not only once, but 8 times a week. Because you gotta go through what these two people go through.
So how do you do it?
Whatever the character, whether it's this or Newsroom or even Dumb and Dumber, you gotta think like him.
You have been faking for 20 years? And it was all for a gag?
Yep.
That's awesome!
You know, bringing up Dumb and Dumber, isn't the whole point of being an actor to have range? And I thought so much dust was kicked up about you playing in that movie because you're a serious actor and you're... To me, that's range. Why shouldn't you be able to play different parts?
Well, in Hollywood, you don't do that kind of range.
Why?
You can do it in New York. Well, in Hollywood, it's really kind of best if you brand yourself, create an image, and play to that. I mean, they've been doing it for...
I hate the word brand. I hate
Well,
it
but
personally.
that's create
but
an
everyone's
image.
using
Look,
it.
Clark Gable, Gary Cooper, Spencer Tracy, they played to the... Occasionally they'd go off of it, but not... The money was right there. If you do what you did before, just do it for us. And there are a lot of guys who have great careers doing that. I just wasn't brought up that way.
Do you think that they weren't good actors? How would we know, right? I guess if they only played one part.
You know, it's different. They're absolutely believable doing that. Absolutely. You believe everything they're saying. They're honest, they're true, but they don't veer off of that and then risk being honest and true and authentic by doing it. Meryl Streep's an example. Pacino's done it. Dustin's done it. I mean, those are the people. Gene Hackman. I go to Peter Sellers, guys like that.
My favorite.
And you're just going, look where he went way over here, and then he went way over there, and he did comedy. So I look at guys like that going, I want to try to do that in whatever comes my way. And so when a Dumb and Dumber comes,
You can't double stamp, Lloyd!
and you can put it in the same career as a Newsroom,
America is not the greatest country in the world anymore.
I think that's what we're supposed to do. They held up a mask of comedy and a mask of tragedy. Last time I looked, we were supposed to be able to do both.
Are there any characters that you've played in your career that have had such an emotional impact on you with every day that you show up to work?
No, this is probably the one. The Blackbird guy is the one that drags you into it, and then you got to push away at the end.
Going back a couple other years, Terms of Endearment was one of the first movies that I was able to see in the theater, and it had such an impact on me because I had never heard of an affair before. I did not know what it was. So there it is on screen. Totally shocking to me that could happen. What film that you've done or what project that you've done had the greatest impact on you and changed how you live your days?
Fly Away Home was a movie I did that about a guy, a free spirit, this guy named Bill Lishman in near Toronto, and he put a bunch of geese together and got a little ultralight flying thing, and he would get these geese to follow him so that he could teach the geese to migrate from Toronto all the way back to South Carolina. So I always, you know, being an actor and doing what I do in the arts, you kind of think you're a free spirit, and you're kind of, you know, and then you meet Bill Lishman, and then you go, this guy is out there. So I walked away from that going, I'm not nearly as creative as I thought I was. So that kind of inspired you.
Well, have you changed what you do? Do you now go out on a limb more? Do you do truly wild things because you were inspired by what he did?
I've said, no, you're, you know, good or bad, you're an artist. And so whether I'm writing plays or doing music or acting, that's what you're supposed to do. Whatever it is you do in life, Once you find out you're good at it and you can learn more and it comes naturally, then spend your life getting better at it.
Speaking of what I like to do, which is talk, there's like 17 people over there giving me this, wrap it up. So I'm now not being allowed to do what I like to do. So I guess I'm gonna have to say thanks for being on the show.
Yeah.
Bam! Cut!